Have you ever engaged in a bit of role play just for fun? Now imagine doing that every single day. This time, not for fun, but just to be accepted. That, in a nutshell, is what autism masking is. For some, it can happen almost automatically, and for others, it's a conscious effort. But for almost everyone, it can be utterly exhausting. How do we know if someone is masking? In this video, we have compiled 5 signs that can tell you if an individual with autism is masking. Let's get into them. Number 1, we have scripted conversations. This means when you are practicing everyday chats over and over again and repeating phrases that sound a little too polished. Next, number 2, we have forced eye contact. This is where you maintain eye contact even when it's deeply uncomfortable. Next, we have number 3, or holding back stims. So this is where you clench your hands, bite your tongue, and sit painfully still during a meeting just to hold back and hide your body's natural movements. And then, number 4, we have copying reactions. So imagine you are laughing along, smiling, nodding in a social situation, even when all of that doesn't come naturally. And finally, number 5, social crashes. This is where you experience an utter sense of burnout after what would someone else call a normal day. So this is where you're not just tired, but completely drained and exhausted. This is what autism masking really is, and it sometimes doesn't stop, even when no one's watching. Why? Well, we will get into that, but first, please do subscribe to our channel for more in-depth videos like this, and let us know in the comments if you're enjoying this episode. Now, let's look into why do people mask in the first place. Well, when you mask, you are actually rewarded. People with autism often mask just to get accepted by others, because then they don't look quite so autistic. But this acceptance comes at a cost. Now this brings us to the most awaited segment. What can long-term masking lead to? What are its consequences? When you are an autistic individual practicing masking for a long time, it can lead to a sense of isolation and a fractured sense of identity. This is because the more you hide who you truly are, the more you drift away from your authentic self. And not just that, masking can also lead to cognitive dissociation, chronic burnout, and even anxiety and depression. So in short, masking isn't sustainable. So what is the alternative to masking? This is where true acceptance begins. Acceptance over assimilation. So instead of saying something like, "Oh, act normal," you can instead say, "What do you need to feel safe?" Swap something like, "Stop that," with, "Are you okay?" Ditch, "But you don't look autistic," and say something like, "Thank you for sharing that with me." So this is just about honoring sensory tools, respecting boundaries, and also accepting and allowing movement breaks. This is where unmasking begins. So this brings us to the end of this video. If you have found this episode helpful, then consider hitting the like button and also share it with someone that you think might benefit from this. And also subscribe to this channel for more insightful content like this. And until next time, click on this video popping on your screen to stay connected with us.